taking control, yeah.
What is going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of the Cookies and Cream Show. Stop fucking laughing at me. This is episode 14, and we are back with another week just to sit here, talk some shit, tell everyone else our problems, you know, have a bitch on the internet. It's basically what we do here anyway. Am I wrong? Did I leave anything out? Did I mention bitching?
No, you left something out, but
What?
I'm Paddy.
I'm Bib. And if you're new around here, I'll say it again. I just want to try and get this message out. Subscribe, like our stuff. Fuck it. You don't like it, it gives us just click the like button. Fuck it. It just helps us and doesn't cost you a thing. So just help us out in the meanwhile. Before we do go on though, I do want to give a couple of shout outs to a few people. I'm only going to drop this one name at the moment because he's an asshole and he's just like, I never get a shout out. And it's Draker. He's a piece of shit anyway, so fuck him. He's not going to like that. There's your shout out, you dog. No, on a serious note, I do want to shout out to a person that I know through the side hobby thing that I do, the Untamed Fantasies. Her name's Jess. She totally helps out the show. She shares her input. She gives us criticism. She shares the shit out of our stuff. She shares to anyone who knows. So thank you. We do appreciate that, honestly. And another one who's just a total random from TikTok. I hope I pronounce it right. Is Mushi. Every time we post something on TikTok, they're the first ones to comment. They're liking it. They've shared our stuff on their own page. They got like 20k followers or something. It's awesome. It's awesome. So I just wanted to get out of the way. We don't not thank you. Like, we're definitely there. We do thank you. So I just want to make sure that that's out there.
Well said.
Well said. Let's cover a couple of topics today because I'm in a filthy mood today. Like, I mean, I'm ready to punch on. So I'm angry.
know.
I'm always angry. Wait, we're delayed.
Well, forget being delayed. I called Bib today, and I said, well, actually, sorry, he called me, and just to see how we're traveling for time. And you know what I got? I got a rude cunt for fucking 2 hours.
How was I rude? Come for 2 hours?
You're rude on the phone to me first thing this morning. I mean, not this morning, this afternoon. First thing, aggressive, aggro.
I had a really shit day. I did take it out on you.
And you took it out on me.
All right. That's actually, I want to talk to that. We'll talk about that in a second. I had a reason to be.
No, you didn't.
Why not?
Not on me.
Why? You never take your shit out of me?
No, I take it out on my missus.
Yeah, we seen that last week.
Yes. I was actually talking to her about this.
What, about me?
No, not like.
About you being abusive boyfriend.
Hey.
Oh, that's too much. It is. I'm joking. That's too much.
No, like to be able to take out your frustration. It's so much easier. Like if you've had a shit day, regardless what it is, it's so much easier to take it out on your partner. And I that's wrong. I'm guilty for it, man.
I
get home and then I'm like, why didn't you mop the floor? Or just something dumb, you know what I mean? Like just take it out on her. And it had nothing to do with her.
Okay, right.
I'm already in a grumpy mood because I've come home from work and I've had a shit day,
right.
And then just like the little things will bug me, like
Yeah.
her talking, and I'm like, no, just be quiet. I'm tired, and then I get in trouble for not talking because I'm tired.
Oh, that's petty shit. I fucking. I'm not even going to go down that path, but I find.
Is that normal?
Look, I think it is, but I think it's not necessarily a partner. I think it's just more the people that you.
No, it's just easier, man. Like I
feel
can
comfortable around.
Yeah,
man.
I can confine in her. Like if I'm angry, like she knows I'm not angry at her. Like we talk about it. And it's not over the top, I suppose. It's just easier to be mad at her than and.
Of course.
You know what I mean?
Of course it is.
Than it is someone else. It's wrong. You shouldn't do that. Don't be mad at your partner.
Actually, I'm not even going to label this person just because I don't want people to get the wrong idea. Someone close to me that's a bad choice of words. Takes out their anger on me quite a bit, even though if something's not even my fault.
Yeah, but
it's what I mean. It's someone that you're close to, you're comfortable with.
Hence why you've been a fuckwit to me today.
Yeah, because I'm close to you.
Yeah.
I wasn't being a fuckwit. I was being honest. I was being brutal. That's
No,
what it was.
you weren't.
You couldn't handle the truth. That's what it was.
you're
You can't handle the truth. What upset you the most?
I even hung up on you.
You did, and that even ticked me off even more.
I
But
know,
then
I knew it would.
the
That's why I did it.
rest of the afternoon was just chaotic. So I was like, I didn't even have time to be mad anymore. Like, I'm not even mad at him anymore. I'm fucking well over that until you mention it now. Now I'm gonna fucking scold you
I hung up.
live
I
on the
hung
Cookies.
up.
You did. I fucking hate people hanging up on people.
Yeah, and Mrs. was like, "Why you got to go wind him up for?" I'm like,
Because you're an
"That's
asshole.
what I'm here for."
Yeah,
It's
but
really funny.
was I?
You were carrying on, and I didn't want to hear it.
I was carrying on for the right. Yeah, but I was carrying on for the right reasons.
What if I had a shit day? What if I was grumpy?
What are we arguing about, Patrick?
Huh?
Yeah, you want to start this topic? Let's
Yeah.
bring it out. Let's bring it out on the show. Come on.
bring it-
What
bring it on.
what were we arguing about? I want to see
You
if
wanted to record 2 today.
Okay. Put it in hindsight.
So this guy, it's fucking 7:30 right
Hang
now,
on.
mind you.
Yeah, it is. I know,
And
right?
he wanted to record 2 episodes tonight. Right?
Not tonight. It was meant to be
No,
around
you
the
didn't tell me.
5:30
Oh
mark.
yeah, meant
That's-
to be.
Well,
Are you ever on time?
no.
So,
No.
I
Why do
waited
you
for
expect?
I waited for you an hour and a half yesterday.
Yeah, but you also
Oh.
you wound me up too yesterday.
I
You're an
did.
arsehole. I was so shit at you. I got to the point where I was like, fuck this guy. Fuck the show. I'm out. No, it's not
I'm
true.
going solo.
I'm doing solo. What's up? This is just the cookie show, motherfuckers. That's just me. It's all about me.
Dislike.
Oh.
No, I just want to touch on something here quickly.
Mhm.
I'm over shopping.
Clothes or groceries?
Just general.
Just general
groceries,
shopping.
Everything.
Why?
I hate shopping. I just hate it. I'm not for it. So I like to go in and out. Just straight in, get my shit.
Yeah, you
and
do.
I'm out. Yeah, just get in there.
Just in and out. That's it.
In and out. That's
Yeah.
it. I'm here for me.
Who are you for, Patrick? Me. That's right.
No, so I like to just
I
go in, pick what I want, and fucking leave. You know what? And I was on the phone. This is what got me.
Okay, go
This is
ahead.
what got me over. I was going into Coles. I was literally going to buy a cold drink because nothing's open right at the moment, obviously. So you have to go into Coles. I was just gonna get like 2 Red Bulls and I think I was getting a chocolate or something. So I went in there, but I was on the phone at the time. And then
so you're already
you
being
know-
rude.
No, how?
Was this when you were buying the items or were you checking out?
No, I hadn't even walked into the store.
Oh, right. Go ahead then. Sorry.
And,
Okay.
the guy, credit, he's just doing his fucking job, but straight into me, man, just arm in front of me. He's like, make sure you fucking check in. And I'm like, Jesus, man. I'm like, yeah, good. So then I had to go leave. Like,
Finish the phone call.
Finish the phone, and the phone call went for like fucking 10 minutes. And then I'm like, I could have already been in and out.
100%.
So
Yeah.
I'm just over the shops at the moment, man.
I agree with
And,
it.
oh, go, sorry.
No, go.
No, I'm here for
And
you.
no, you you're such a dull. No, I was just going to elaborate on it. No, I wasn't going to elaborate on it at all. I want you to finish so I can bitch about my half of shopping. What were you going to say? And
No. The no plastic bags anymore. I hate that.
so they have the recyclable ones, which are pretty close. They're not plastic. You know what?
You know, it's nowhere near as quick.
It's
I feel like
not.
I feel like you spend so much more time in the store than what you used to when plastic bags were a thing. And I don't really know how many plastic bags were actually killing the turtles and shit. I feel like they just made that up.
I don't think it's made up. I think it's true to
Look,
a degree.
there's going to be a bag that blows in the ocean. I get that. That's not okay. Throw your rubbish in the bin. But really,
But the recycled bags that they replaced it with, I don't think they're 98% recycled. Oh, excuse me, 98% recycled fucking plastic. I'm like, they're still fucking plastic bags. You know? Oh my god, sorry. You know what I actually enjoy more about these plastic bags though? I don't do shopping often. I'm gonna be honest. I'm just like, yeah, here's the card. Just get me this, get me that. But the bags don't rip as easy. So you have like heavy items in there. You're not walking through the shopping center and just everything comes out from the bottom of the bag, or walking to the car park
Yeah,
and shit.
no.
I enjoy that a bit more. But yes, the whole process is.
okay. But when you bought, let's say milk, they used to double bag it for you.
That's true. Yeah, the nice ones would. The other ones would. Yeah, fucking. I wonder how far he's gonna
Okay,
get.
and if you're getting heaps, you got a shopping cart, right? So you just from the shopping cart straight in the back of your car,
Yeah.
and then as soon as you get home, you just carry them inside.
What happens? Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, you wouldn't just get a plastic bag for one milk bottle. You just carry that shit with a handle, right?
Well, yeah,
I'd do that.
I would do that. But
this
this is what I don't like, man. I'm in the store a lot longer, and they charge me for the fucking bags now.
That's
as well.
the part that I'm like,
Which
are
is
you fucking
bullshit.
serious, dude?
I'm
Which is
already-
why.
I'm already paying to shop there.
Yeah. Already paying for overpriced items.
And then there's a sign, a big yellow sign that says sale, and I'm like, okay, I got to get 6 of the fuckers.
The marketing is so. I'm going to say fucked, but I really mean they're so smart with the way they market shit. They're assholes. They know how the brain works. You see an item, for example, I'll just take the bottle, for example, right? Say you have a smaller version of this item. Smaller version of this item might cost $7. This one might cost 10, but you're getting double the value. So they know that you're more inclined to buy the bigger one. You're not. They do it in a way that you're not saving that much. Some items you do.
This is the worst part, is when they put the 2 for 1.
Ah, you're a sucker for them, mate.
So it's like 2 for $6.
Yeah.
I'm like,
I'm in.
I'm in.
I'm walking through the shops with my sister one day, and she's like, "Oh, half price!" And she just starts like loading the fucking trolley. I'm like, "What are you doing, man? Half price, half price."
Rubbish,
But
man.
I'll just say this, and then I'm happy to move on.
Yeah, go. I want to touch on
You want
something.
to touch one more? I was the asshole today that I queued up. I didn't go the express lane. Like I queued up in a proper fucking thing where they scan your items. I had a fucking shitload of items. Like the total shop.
Yeah, but that's what that lane's for.
I know, but I'm just that person. I just feel bad when I inconvenience someone else, right? So the people behind me.
I feel bad when I rock up with a full trolley going through self-serve.
Nah, see, I refuse to do that shit. I'm like, I'm really gonna have a pain in the ass trying to, because you know what I suck at? This is what I suck at, right?
The scales, the ways.
No, I suck.
you gotta, like,
No,
scan it and put it
the
on?
self checkout. Bro, I should be a fucking employee at the grocery store. Just I'm good with that. What I fuck up with when I'm checking out and there's a person scanning the items, I don't know what goes first or what I should put last. I'm like, I know the heavier items go on the bottom, but then I start confusing myself. I'm like, all right, all the cold shit's got to be together, and then all the heavy shit's got to be together.
I don't even do that.
And then the chips got to be together, and whatever. And I fucking suck at it. And then I can tell the whole time the bitch, not the bitch. The whole time the ladies or the person, whatever, is checking out.
man.
She's just like, yeah, well, the man, whatever. It's the person. That I can just feel like they're judging me. They're like, this is not supposed to go together, but whatever. I'll just chuck it in the bags. Fuck this dude.
See, I'm the opposite. I don't care. I basically open the bag and I'm like, bread on top.
If I'm self-checking out, yeah, who gives a fuck, right? Because I'm 9 times
Bread
out of
on
10,
top
if
or
I'm
egg
going
on
to the
top?
shops, I'm going because someone forgot something or I need to grab a couple of things myself, and I don't really care. So I just chuck it in a bag and I'm going to end up packing it away or using it later. Whereas this one was slightly different. It's, I won't go into too much detail, but I bought a shitload of stuff. And I'm like, I've got to like sort of keep some in the fridge until overnight, and then the other stuff not in the fridge, and then I've got to then transport it again. You know what I mean? It's just whatever. Why is my Discord going off? Whoops.
Last
Oops.
thing before
Anyways.
we change on this, I hate how they always put the fucking fresh produce when you first walk in.
Why?
I want that when I'm walking out, so I can put it on top. I don't want my apples and shit getting bruised and like because I'm just throwing shit on top.
But that's what you use that little. If you have a trolley, that's what you use the little fucking seat for. You just put all those kind of things in there.
That's for a kid.
Do you have a fucking kid?
No.
Thank you. So you use that to your advantage.
Yeah,
And you put it in
which
there.
I do, but I'm saying it doesn't. What if I get a pack of oranges
Yeah.
and a watermelon, and then what about all the rest of the shit that I need to buy?
Okay,
Potatoes,
so start at the
onions,
other
all
end
that
and work back. What's the big deal? You're going to have to
But
walk
you
down that
walk-
way anyway.
shit. You walk in the front there, so no, you can't do that.
You know what my problem is?
And you know what? I feel like you got to go. Like I feel like you have to go down every aisle, even though you don't need to. You got to. You got to go up, back, up, back, up, back, up, back, up, back.
Look, with the shopping list that I had today, I don't even know if I still got it on me. With the shopping list I had today, I probably should have just ended up going down every aisle and just seeing shit off the list. There's a whole fucking list of shit just there, all the way down, right? I'm not going to show what's on it. It doesn't look like it, but the bottom's in the red. It's like this times that, this times that, this time, and I don't know where anything is. So I probably should have just gone up and down each aisle and just go, yeah, I need that one. Check the list. Oh yeah, I need some of that from this aisle, this one. I just went, I'm going to work from this end of the list. So I'm like, I need milk, I need eggs, I need bread. And this shit's in at 3 different locations at stores. So I'm like doing fucking laps with a fucking trolley that weighs a ton. And I'm like, fuck, I got to go back for the bacon. I'm like, shit, go back for the bacon. I'm like, oh, fuck, I need to go grab onions. So I need to go all the way to the opposite. I don't know how to manage my shopping. I'm just like, fuck.
That's what I don't
I
like
started
lists.
off good. I started off good. You don't like what?
Lists, because you don't know where they arrange the store. So
Yeah,
you
but
could
you
get
don't
to
want to forget something.
yeah, but what if you get to number 8 and you're already at that end, and then you're going back this end like you would
That's
have
what
had to
fucking
do today?
happened today.
Yeah,
that's
see,
why.
no, I'm
That's why I
off
spent
that.
an hour and a half in the shop. In just Woolworths alone, I spent an hour and a half.
That's disgusting.
It
I'd
is.
never, ever, ever,
It
ever,
is.
ever, ever in my whole life spent that long in a shop.
I'm telling you, I swear.
I run.
I. Um, does this look like it runs? This doesn't move itself. Oh, it does, but not in a good way. Anyways,
Enough of the shop. And
I want to go. Yeah, I'm over the shopping just as much as I'm over talking about it right now. That thing that we do is from Gordon Ramsay, where the guy's like, he's like, I just didn't know you didn't know how to cook a mussel. I fucking don't. So if you want to stand there and take the piss out of me, and then they start, and it's pretty funny, right?
They start bickering and shit.
I thought in that episode, I thought in that little clip, I'm like, what a fucking dick this guy is. Like, Gordon's obviously there trying to help him. This guy's just been a total cock. So lately I've been, when I go to bed at night, because I finish watching my shows that I want to watch, I've been going on YouTube and watching Kitchen Nightmares. And I accidentally got into that episode. And I'm like, oh, fuck, this is the episode. And I watched the whole thing. Dude, that guy is a lovely bloke. Like, he's so nice and he's so respectful of Gordon.
It's
but
taken out of
just that
context.
that one scene, I'm just like, oh, he was really out of line there. But he even says that afterwards. Like, he knows he was out of line anyway. So I just want to mention that. I didn't go out of my way
touch on
for it.
I don't like the episodes when they've invited him there to come like help them fix up the
That's every episode.
yeah, but then they whinge when he's there.
I
They
think
literally all whinge. They're like, oh, what the fuck does he know?
Yeah, you know what the problem is, and I found it across a lot of episodes, was they're like, oh, we're having Gordon come help us. But the reason why they want Gordon there in the first place is because the business is losing money and he can somehow turn it around. 90% of the time, it's your shit food. Like, it's the food that's shit, or it's an overcomplicated menu, or something's not cooked right, or whatever the fuck it is, right? And that's what he comes in there to do. So, yes, I agree with you to a degree where it's like, these guys are so stupid. Like, they know he's coming. These guys...
They still disagree with him. He'll come there. Just listen to him. That's what he's coming there for.
That's right. You don't know how to fucking cook a muscle.
Reality TV, I suppose.
Yeah, it is a bit for drama, but I love it. Like, I love watching it because you see from the start to finish, you're like, fuck, now they're making good food. Like, the chefs are capable of cooking these kind of foods, and they're so simple sometimes, but they try to overcomplicate things and do random shit.
People get lazy over time. Like, if you've been doing the same meals over and over and over, you got to keep the menu. You got to keep changing the menu, man. I reckon. You can't just have the same menu, flat out.
Hang on.
Your chefs lose interest.
I don't think so. I think you should have like a
no.
special menu that gets changed, like, or a winter and a summer menu.
Obviously have like, if you're a fucking lobster, you sell lobsters. Obviously have your lobster meals. Always there, obviously, but then like.
Yeah,
you gotta mix things up, man.
Speaking of lobster, it's actually reminded me of something. Squid Games. You started watching this, correct?
I watched about the first 10 minutes of the first episode.
Okay.
And I haven't got back around to watching it. It's the first 10 minutes that I didn't mind it. I enjoyed it.
Mm.
It's basically just explaining, I'm assuming, to how it gets them into the games.
Correct.
Because
don't spoil too much because some people might not know to watch this. This is actually recent.
So I've only watched the first 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
So I really don't know that much. Maybe 15.
We can talk about the first episode. I feel because I'm like that's
I've
kind of
finished
it's
the first
plot.
episode.
It's the plot. Yeah, well,
I'll
try not.
But
to spoil.
I've seen the trailer. So if I watch the trailer and then like I sort of know where it ends up, and I've just put to it like this is just explaining the story to like get them where it's gonna be.
Which is correct.
But yeah, no, I didn't mind it. The only thing that throws me off is
it's in Korean.
Korean.
Did you not? Oh, you have it dubbed. You disgust me. I watched the whole thing in Korean with English subtitles because I couldn't stand the fact of like seeing this shit. Ready? What do you mean? Like, you know what I mean? I hate when the sound is not in line.
I didn't think to change it, but I can't do subtitles. So this is what I was actually going to complain about. The only thing I don't like is the English voiceover that they've done.
Disgusting.
They've got the wrong voices for it.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like that person would sound like that or something, right?
Yeah, but and the tone, like if you're watching what's happening, like tone's important. I feel. and the way that
Because
they
if they're
express
yelling and doing whatever,
yeah, but
and
if they,
go.
but because obviously the English actor or the English voice isn't
Yeah.
acting the role, the voices are just off.
Of course.
So
And-
so like where they should be passionate or where they should be angry, it's not relaying into the voice. It's sort of it's basically them just reading off paper.
That's right. And that's why I decided to opt back into the original and just read subtitles. Honestly, by the time I was pretty much through this, each episode goes for like an hour, dude. An
Yeah.
hour an episode. There's one episode that's half an hour. I don't know why. I didn't really look into it too much, but I was like, oh, that was a really quick episode, and then realized it was only half an hour. Really good fucking series. I ended up finishing it on the weekend. I know I said I was gonna. I know I was gonna say I was gonna wait for you. So there's 10 episodes, which adds up to say if each hour's an hour episode, 10 hours, right? So you can binge it in a weekend easily, right? What? A weekend,
Well,
and especially being a long weekend that we just
Spent
had.
a lot of time on your hands, man.
What? It's when I. Motherfucker. What time did you just say you go to bed before we started the show? You'd be in bed by now, right? It's now 20. It's 20
Look,
to 8.
I would be in bed. I wouldn't be asleep.
Okay, so what would you be doing?
Laying in bed,
And
talking to my partner, catching up on the day.
and
What else?
don't shit
What
me.
else?
You don't watch TV.
No.
You don't have a big
I
fucking
don't have a
60
TV in the house.
You're a liar. You
Not
have a
one
big
TV.
fuck up. Why don't you pan the camera a little bit and show us your TV that's next to you?
No.
Nah. Is that one still broken, by the way?
No, it's a new one.
Oh, you fixed it, or you just got a new one?
No, I just bought a new one.
Paddy has too much money. You know, sends them our way. Anyways, irrelevant.
Money.
Great fucking show. I ended up finishing it. It is fucking brutal, dude. It is next level. Like, the trailer is one thing. Once you sort of establish that connection with the character, not like obviously a fucking full-on connection, but I'm saying once you have that little bit of connection, you understand the story.
You get
you're like,
invested.
okay, put it this way. So the plot is people end up inside this place. Right? I'm not going to get...
Basically, you're in debt.
Everyone that's in there is in debt.
You're either in debt or you need money or you want money.
Correct.
And it's basically a game, and if you win, you get the money.
Correct. And I'm not going to explain how they end up going in there, because who the fuck would just go in there willy-nilly, right? Like, it's sort of that kind of thing. The thing is, you watch the trailer, right? The trailer gives a bit away. So people die in this show. But until that one scene in the trailer happens where they're playing... So they play a series of games, and they're mostly childhood games. Some of them you might recognize, some of them are just that culture, like that background, you know, Korean games or whatever. And the first game they play, which is what everyone raves on about and talks about, the episode's literally called Red Light, Green Light. Okay? So it's exactly what you think. It's a doll in this scenario. There's a person at the tree, and when they have their back turned, you can run and you can move as much as you want. And then red light happens, she turns around, and if you move after that, you're eliminated. What the players don't know up until this point is how you get eliminated. They just think, oh yeah, you moved, you're out, see you later, just get off. No. Just straight up shot, right? And at first you're like, oh yeah, that's pretty cool. But then, like, as the show goes on, you're like, this is fucked. Like, people are literally like begging these guys, like, please no, just give me one more chance. No remorse, just bang, gone. And you're like, fuck. Like,
at the start of the game, I seen in the intro, it even said they're like, if you do not want to play, leave now.
There's twists. So
Yeah,
I won't spoil too much. I just want to say, if you haven't got a chance to watch it. Do not watch it in front of fucking kids. That's the problem that I had to try and sneak around Kalia throughout the weekend. I'm like, I can't watch it when she's around because it's too much. Don't watch it around kids. And if you can't stomach blood, it's not. It is a bit over the top, but it's realistic. If you can't handle that shit, don't watch
Whilst
it.
you're on it, before you're closing it up, they're actually Netflix is getting sued from South Korea for it.
What for the show?
Yeah, so I read today. Look, I really don't know the details too much, but
Yeah, that's
I know
right.
that South Korea is suing Netflix. I'm assuming because of the compensation, because they didn't think it was gonna perform so well.
Yeah, but they're not paying them what they owe, or did they just sign a deal that they didn't think was going to blow up?
Yeah. So basically, I think they've just signed the deal, and then it didn't blow. And then it did. I could be very fucking wrong.
Yeah, that's fine. If that is the case, though,
I bumped into it by chance, so it just happened that you brought that up. I knew that. If you
can look
can
it
Google it, yeah, Google it quickly.
I'll bring it up real quick. Just give me a sec. Let me keep talking while we bring this stuff up.
Yeah. What do you want me to talk about?
what do I want to talk about? I just want to
No,
have
no,
a
no.
quick
You're right.
look.
I'm staring. At
You say the people, the makers of the show, or
South Korea. It just said South Korea is doing
sues
Netflix
over Squid
for
Game?
Yes.
All right, let's have a look. I'm bringing up this screen now. South Korea ISP sues Netflix because Squid Game is just too damn popular. Is Netflix sued by South Korean internet company over popularity of thriller series?
Because it was
Squid
creating
Game.
the servers or something, actually. I think I remember reading.
Over the global population latest hit. I want to go into a link. I just don't know which one's legitimate, like a good source, and I don't want to fucking spoil anything for anyone.
It's not that important anyway.
Regardless, look. So it is true. Over what about is a bit debatable.
Yeah, look it up for yourself.
Yeah. If I don't know. We want to move on.
We don't want to talk about it. Fuck you.
No, but really, really fucking good show. Really fucking good show.
Yeah, I've got to get around to it.
Definitely do. I just wanted to mention something too. To you, I reached out to someone the other day. So this last week and a half, I've been kind of like just having down to earth moments, like with myself, and I'm just like, what have I done not wrong in the past, but what could I have done better? And can I do something about it now? Can I kind of fix it?
You're a way better person than me.
Weird kind of. Sorry, I know. Well, you're a shit person anyway.
Yeah,
already established that. No, but like,
I don't dwell on shit.
I didn't like go out of my way and purchase something and do something. Like, I just kind of reach out to people and was like, hey, look, like, certain things happen.
In school.
No, Billy Madison stuff. Just kind of like people that I haven't reached out to in the past, or I don't give the time of day for, or someone that I actually just left a situation because it was a bit shit. So like I apologized or whatever for how I, went about shit. All good and well, right? Everything was good, right? But I ended up talking to Wyatt. Now, I don't know if you remember this from way back in the day. You know who I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
So why I want to bring this up, right, is during my earlier years of high school, like when I had my first PC, that was given to me, I met this dude who lived in America, and he was like an IT dude, and he knew how to like code, he knew how to do this, build computers and stuff, and I was like, that's like, fuck, dude, like if it wasn't for him, I don't know if I would know anything about computers. Hell, I don't even know if we'd be able to do this show, right? Because I'm like, all the setting up and the editing and doing all this stuff. He taught me so much. He taught me how to like build a computer. He taught me how to do everything. And it's like, I passed on some of that information to you. I'm not saying I'm fucking taking credit for everything you know, but I helped you. We built your computer before and stuff like that. Like
my first one, yeah.
I'm just like, I was just so blown away. I'm like, I don't forget people like that, but from time to time, I feel like such a dick for not like reaching out. Like I know that chapter's sort of closed.
Yeah, but I don't.
I just feel bad.
Over time, man, like paths are going to close inevitably anyway, and he's also in a different country.
Yeah,
so I don't think he's going to be too hung up on it, man.
No, but I reached out to him and we had a quick chat, and I was like, "Oh, look, if I don't like message you back straight away, it's just because I'm like either I've forgotten, which is very, very likely, or I'm just too lazy to reply,
or asleep because the time,
or asleep because we're fucking like 14 hours apart." But even then, what I was gonna say is, so does that make it okay that people that used to be close to you before, even if you don't have a falling out, that you just kind of drift away? Like that shit happens, right? It's just inevitable. Dude. I
think
I don't want to feel bad for that.
Man.
I do.
Like, look, there doesn't have to be a reason like to fall out. Like you can just go different ways.
That's not gonna happen. I grew up. I started getting on with my life.
That's what I'm saying. Like, so like even when like we finished school, like I don't talk to many of the blokes that I went to school with.
Speaking of which, I actually seen someone today in the shops. I'll tell you after the show.
Yeah. I think it's just normal, man. Like some people stay, some people go. You just go different ways. Yeah. Everyone gets busy, man. Everyone's living life. Like they're working or they're getting partners. They're living their own life. It's not always as easy as to just put everything down, put it on hold to go catch up with a friend.
And it might not be that everyone.
And it doesn't mean that they've like you don't like
changed,
them anymore. Or they've changed. Like it's just the priorities are different.
Prioritizing something else.
Yeah, like when you're young, you got all the time in the world. You don't have any responsibilities. You can just fuck about.
Oh, before I forget to tell you, I've been dying to tell you this. Parenting 101, right? This is It's gonna be the greatest shit. No pun intended. All right. So, my child, probably TMI for a few people, but my child has a little poo. I'd call it a problem. It's more of a phobia than a problem. She's got a little poo problem, toilet problem, right? And she, at one stage, she's gone really well. It was all goods. And now she's kind of like backpedaling and not wanting to go to the toilet so much or doing it, having accidents in her pants and what. It's not a fucking accident. She's done it on purpose, but whatever. So the other day, I was like, all right, we'll go to your mum's. Like, let's go to the toilet and then we'll go. She's like, oh, okay. And then she like kind of like hesitates to go to the toilet. Okay, if you need to do a poo, just do it. Like, I'm here. Like, just don't be scared. And she's like, I'm scared. And I'm like, all right, look, just whatever. Just sit on the toilet. Just sit on the toilet, did a little whatever business. And, get it all sorted, get up. And I'm like, I'm going to take one out of Bernie Burns' book. I'm like, what's your favorite animal? And she's like, a tiger, rah, like doing all that stuff. And I'm like, did you know? People are going to think I'm the shittest parent in the world. I'm like, did you know that when you poo in the toilet and the poo goes out, it goes to the tigers, and that's what the tigers eat. They eat poo. I go, so you need to poo in the toilet so that you can feed the tigers. The smartass, I swear to God, it's the first next few words come out of her mouth. She goes, can I go to the zoo and do a poo? I'm like, you smart cookie, right? She knows. Because tigers are at the zoo, right? Where the fuck else would you see a tiger? And I'm like, no, you can't do it. Anyways, left it at that. Took her to her mum's. Got back home. I'm sitting here. 2 hours later, or 3 hours, whatever it was, irrelevant. A couple hours later, I get a message. And she's like, it was my ex. And she's like, because I told her when I dropped her off, she's like, that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. I'm like, I know. I just try anything at this point. She said, so Khalid did a poo. She did a little poo, and she did a big poo. She then told me that the little poo was for the baby tiger, and the big poo was for the mummy tiger, and she actually shit in the toilet. I'm like, yeah, I'll take that fucking point every day of the fucking week. Fuck it. I was so fucking happy. I was like, that was the dumbest thing I've ever said, and it fucking worked. So you know what? Whatever. Fuck what everyone tells you on how to parent your child. Like, obviously there's things that you just don't do that are wrong, but do what works, man. Like, I'm not saying beat the fuck out of your kid, but I'm saying just do what works. And there's rule books, but whatever the fuck there is, but just do it your own way because you won't regret it. All right. So teach your kids that there's fucking animals on the other side of the toilet and a poo in the fucking toilet.
Well, speaking on kids,
Yeah.
I've been watching old shows.
I thought you were gonna make an
when I was a
announcement
kid.
there. Go ahead.
I've been watching old TV shows from when I was a kid, like getting back into them and shit like that.
Yeah.
So over the long weekend,
Is this you?
fucking yeah, I've been kicking up and like educating the missus and shit. And I'm like, this was my favorite character when I was
Blue Eyes White Dragon, Dark Magician.
And then I even started watching the second generation, the GX or whatever.
I never watched that. Was that any good?
Yeah, I like that one.
What's the one that you need like the 5 cards?
Exodia.
Yeah, that's the one. You got to connect all the 5.
Yeah.
You had to have all 5 cards to summon it. I never understood that. How the fuck do you summon him? Because you don't. Do you hold 5 cards in it? You don't hold 5 cards in hand.
Yeah, you hold 5 cards.
Oh, you hold exactly 5, and you have to have all 5 to be able to play at the same time, right? Or can you play face down defense mode?
You don't play it. You just get, as soon as you draw the 5 cards, you win. Game over.
Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah, so because how it started was there was a sale on Nintendo, and I bought it on the Switch.
Right.
And it's basically the same game as I remember, except just a digital version. So I've been like, so you get to go play, and you get to play like through the storyline. Yeah. You can like online verse people and shit like that as well. But I just been playing like the storyline, and then that's what started it. So then I started like watching it.
And you just been watching it?
Yeah, just been enjoying it.
I'm trying to think what I'm pretty sure I watched a childhood.
I'm really off like cartoony sort of shows. Like when I was younger, I used to love like Family Guy, Simpsons, Futurama.
Yeah.
I can't do it, man. Now
you look like you got a dick on your head. You literally are a dickhead. What is that?
It's my new beanie. I'm trying to hide me terrible hair.
Show us your hair. I
can't.
Actually, do me a favor. This is.
I'm way overdue for a haircut, and it looks disgusting.
So am I. Oh, real quick.
Hence the beanie.
Before we wrap it up, why I'm wearing a hat. So, you can see how long my hair's now getting, and
Ah,
I think it was
dude.
only like 3. Yeah, you've had long hair for a while now, though.
It's
I'm going to
disgusting.
show you something so fucking annoying, and this is why I'm just going to shave my head again. Fuck it, right? I can't. I'm just over it, right? Look at this. Look at my regrowth. How my hair grows. Look at this side. This side like starts growing this way.
You
Like,
got greys?
no. I look like I'm
motherfucker
going
look
bald
grey.
because my hair's. But look, this side goes there, and this one goes that way, and this whole hair, it's just fucked, right? I'm just fucking over it. So I'm wearing a hat at the moment so I can be bothered to fucking get the clippers and put it all back again. Can you? I just want to show you jumper because this is a real proud moment. I gave you this for last Christmas. It does have our logo on it. It says Cookies and Cream Show. Fucking awesome jumper. Does it have the logo on the back?
Yeah.
Do you mind doing like a little sexy pose and show us the back of the jumper just so we can see it? And it's got it down the arm. That's pretty cool. That's pretty gangster, right? We're gonna make merch. I'm joking. Yeah, upside down.
Buy our shit.
Buy our shit. I'm thinking it's pretty cool. It's neat. It's got the nice gold on it. Nice. It's clean. It's a clean design. I really rate it. I still yet to get myself one. I bought you one. You know, it'd be nice if your best friend bought you a gift and gave you one of them. But that's fine. That's whatever. We've been there, done that, talked about that.
We're done.
But
Trying to rehatch old wounds.
yeah, I know. Anyways, when you do something, you piece of shit. Anyways, let's wrap it up. We apologize for the late episode.
I apologise. It was a bit sloppy.
And yeah, the show, this one was very sort of not organized very well. The timing's a bit shit. I'm hoping we can do the next episode properly. I think we're going to change what days the episode release because it's just too much to be able to record it and edit it and do everything in one day.
We can sort all that out.
So
Just stay tuned.
we are going to be consistent though. We are uploading at least once a week. So tune in. Not every episode is going to be a fucking stand-up comedy episode, but we do our best to try and...
It is with your buddy Ed.
Oh, we're going to have digs now. When you take off your beanie, motherfucker.
No,
That's what I thought.
that's
Cookies
not
and, Cookies and Cream Show, episode 14. I'm Bib, and
I'm Paddy.
and we enjoy your company. So tune
well.
in, and we'll catch you. Ciao, ciao.
Thank you.
We could be taking control. Yeah.